I think it's so interesting growing up as a Korean American in a predominantly white neighborhood. And while I do live in LA, the school that I went to is predominantly white. And it is fascinating now in my late 20s to see this like surge of Korean culture in America. And it's so mainstream because of K pop and food and, beauty and all the things. And it's honestly healing something in my inner child because I remember for so many years of my childhood, I wanted to have blue eyes, blonde hair. I begged my mom to let me bleach my hair, but we all know that bleached hair when you're younger and it's not done right, especially when like I wanted to do it at home, it just does not look good when your hair is like jet black. And it's really interesting to see this shift in how Asians used to get made fun of all the time. And I think they still do culturally, but it's almost more accepted because now that Korean culture is more mainstream and it's almost like the aesthetic that people chase, it's now more of a joke than it was actually an attack on somebody who is a different ethnicity. And it's really weird because growing up, I heard the term whitewashed a lot, like, oh, you're super whitewashed. And I think it really fucked with my development of my sense of self, my sense of worthiness, and my identity. And I feel like I have really made the decisions in my life and in my childhood based off of wanting to be perceived white enough, but not too white, whereas you're like abandoning your ethnicity or your cultural background. And now seeing a lot of people who I'm sure just appreciate the Korean like pop culture trends that are coming up and that shift, and seeing how the younger generation is embracing their culture and their ethnicity is really weird, and it kind of makes me feel sad for my younger self, but also makes me really happy that this is what we're progressing. But all in all, it just feels like a really weird cultural shift that I am now noticing, and it's fascinating, honestly.